We're live, we're live, we're live. Got it. Got it. Hey, how you doing? How you feeling? So this is it, guys. We are here today. And before we actually get started, I want to share something with you. Something that I'm super, super proud of. Something I'm super excited about. I have to share my screen and I hope it's on here because I have it ready for you. I don't see, is it there? Is it there? The day, it's the big day. It is the book launch day, crew. The day that we've been waiting for forever. It actually started yesterday. Yay! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Can you see? I'm gonna get it, crew. I'm gonna get it. Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen? Here we go.
Welcome to the Mind, Body, and Soul Awakening Show, where we celebrate resilience, honor triumph over tragedy, and inspire transformation, guiding you on a life-changing journey of healing and self-discovery. Now get ready to be inspired by Stars Tina.
Hey,
Hi,
we're here. It's done. I'm excited. Today is the day, and here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Oh yeah! So the book is launched. This is my virtual book launch party, and I'm so excited to have my mother, mommy, Smile, and Renee. And I have a couple guests coming through that's just going to make this a great event for me. And I see, oh, Angeline got dressed up too. Oh, she looks so pretty. And I see Carla, I see iPhone 4, whoever that is. And I'm super excited. I am just grateful for whoever is here. And this has been a labor of love, let me tell you. I didn't think it would become this big. I wish I had the very first copy. The very first copy didn't even have 50 pages. And Renee was like, Tina, can you write a little more so your name could go on the spine? Because it was so skinny, you couldn't even put the name on the side. And I thought, well, I want to make this a really, really amazing book. So Aisha, one of the authors in it, and my daughter and Dr. Dale, I said, you know what, let me get a real doctor. Let me get a real psychologist because, you know, that's not me. And all the love from everyone supporting me. And we're going to start this party off with my girl, Angeline, for about 3 to 5, maybe 7 minutes. Just come through. I'm going to come through and share the screen with me, girlfriend, because she does something that I thought was really corny and doofy at first. Go ahead. Come on, Mom. Stand up.
Hey, look at these amazing women. Everyone, welcome to the Stars Tina book launch. No more Traumedy. I'm so excited. I'm Angeline Moore, and we are going to be doing a laughter yoga session. So if you haven't ever done it before, I'm a laughter yoga leader and also a virtual director of systems operations to simplify your one-stop shop for your business systems in the back end. But today, we're going to bring the energy. We're going to reset this and get us ready for this amazing book launch with the amazing Stars Tina, with her mom there and her girl Renee and everyone here on the stage. I see y'all. Melody, Carla, iPhone 4, Aisha, thank you for coming through in the Zoom. What we're going to do is unmute and we're going to laugh together. So if you've never heard of laughter yoga before, it's a really simple concept where you can breathe, we can laugh with intentionality. It happened back in 1995 with Dr. Madan Kataria in India, and he started with 5 friends in the park. And it's just an amazing concept where you just laugh with intention through laughter exercises. And what we're going to do is we're going to do it together. My favorite is laughter breathing. And I tell this to Tina all the time when you have to reset your energy and you kind of have like I call it soaking into a higher vibration, all right? And this is going to be a laughter exercise of laughter breath. And what we're going to do is, I hope you guys can see me. And then when we go from one laughter exercise to the next, I'll take you through a few. We're just going to say, very good, yay! Because there's different concepts of laughter yoga, and one of them is childlike playfulness, right? So that's the childlike playfulness, and that will prompt when we're done with the laughter exercise. So the very first one is laughter breath. So we're going to breathe in and then laugh it out. Unmute and laugh with me. Out.
You're laughing. Really keeps on.
Good, very good. Yay. Very good, very good.
Good.
All right, we're gonna do one more, then we're gonna go into the yoga part, which is the breathing part, and that's why it's called laughter yoga. So the next laughter exercise I'm gonna walk you guys through is because what are we doing here? We are doing here is we are promoting our girl Stars Tina for her book launch. So what we're gonna do is a laughter reading. What is that, Angeline? Watch me and learn and follow along with me. So you're gonna pretend that you have Stars Tina's amazing best-selling #1 author, international best-selling author book in front of you. And when you open it up, if you don't have it, you're just going to use your hands. And when you open it up, it's going to be filled with laughter, and you're going to laugh as you read, okay? So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's laugh. Close it.
I want to be a TV.
And then we're going to open it up again. This is my son. Close it. Woo, there's a lot of laughter in there. Lots of energy, lots of greatness. One more time. Open. I love
That's Aisha.
And Stars Tina is the best
Oh my gosh. My cheeks hurt. Very good. Yay.
Very good.
Very good.
All right. Let's wind it down. Our heart should be pumping. We should be feeling good. We should be feeling amazing, like Stars Tina always does for us and everything. And her book is going to be amazing as well, with no more traumedies. And we're going to breathe in. Put your hands up, stretch high in the air, and then slowly release through your nose or your mouth. Shake it off. Breathe in through your nose. And again. And let all that energy of the laughter that we just did and all the energy of the book launch to just fill you from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet to the tips of your fingers. All that amazing energy, and you just release everything that no longer serves you. No more traumedies. That's what this book is going to do for you. Make sure you buy it. Get your copy today. I'm Angeline Moore, your Laughter Yoga leader. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Hope you enjoyed that.
Thank you so much for rolling through, girlfriend. Yes. Yay. So that is the beautiful Angeline, who's always there for me whenever I need someone. So our next speaker's running a little behind. So I'm just going to change the schedule around just a bit. And I'm going to bring Renee. Get up here, Renee. not supposed to see the back of my hair. If you don't know who this woman is, I actually met her a little over 2.5 years. Oh, look at the face. I said to her this morning, I said, make sure you do your hair and makeup. And I see you got the mascara popping.
There you go.
But I met her at a gym, and it just really goes to show relationships. You never know where you're going to meet someone. And I'm going to turn the microphone over to Renee so she can speak a little, because yes, this was a labor of love. But let me tell you guys, this book would not be done if it was not for her, because there were so many times I was ready to just stop and give up. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And she knew when to push and when to pull back. So Renee, take a little time to take your flowers, because let me tell you, she did a lot.
Well, what I want you guys to know is that it was more than just a technical labor of love. It was labor from the heart. And what you don't know, Tina, is that, yes, it took us thousands of hours of work in that. What I think you learned is that you can't rush perfection. If we have to go over it and over it and over it, that's what it has taken. But what it has also taught me is that throughout the writing of this book and reading the text so many times and looking at the exercises that you guys will see, it healed me even more.
Right?
Yes. It was a healing work, labor of love. And it taught me more about, I think the thing that it taught me the most is continuing to look in the mirror. That's my favorite, because at the end of the day, it's how I see myself that really matters, and how I grow and become stronger. And so I just want to thank you for trusting me enough to be a part of this journey from the very beginning. And I would not have wanted it to unfold any other way.
Yay, 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 yay. She said I did that without crying. So Pete, I want to have Pete. He's like, what? Yes, I want to have Pete up here, because in life, I show my love in a really weird way, but I've never yelled it. Angeline, come back on the camera for a hot second. I'm thinking maybe it's just certain people. I don't know. Angeline, I don't know why. I was going to say the people I love the most, I kind of like, we're like back and forth, but we've never had that, have we, Angeline? Never. Why do you think that is?
Honestly, it's the alignment of everything. I always feel it's an alignment. And hey, there's that handsome Pete. Welcome to the stage.
Oh, Angeline, from the inside.
So I just love you, and your heart always shines through everything, so what I've always been told when it comes to love and stuff, that sometimes you don't align with different people. You just have to find the right people that can handle your crazy. Crazy.
All right, you get the microphone, because yes, I'm giving you the camera for like 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 5 if you want, because you did your laughter, but you didn't really get to talk. And let me see, guys, this outfit keeps pulling the little hairs in the back. So sorry, but I want her to speak for a bit, because she's been like that praying angel for me. And last week when I was ready to jump off a cliff and I put right, she said to me in the morning, I had a really, really rough day. And usually we do these prayer circles. And I was like, 6:30, we need a prayer circle. And everyone was like, okay, I'll be there. And Angeline says, well, Tina, I can't be there. Can we pray right now? And I was in the middle of the book edits, and I was like, well, I can't say no to God. She called me and she prayed with me. And let me tell you, I didn't need that 6:30 call. So Angeline, I want you to just share something, because I feel we're growing together and I'm excited about our new year. We're doing a partnership together, whether you believe it or not, whether you know it. We're doing this event together and everything just flows so much. I think because we're just like, whatever, what happens? And I'm listening to this book, 10X is better than 2X. And it says, when you go into a project, don't expect anything out of it. And that's why I think we align to. I'm not looking to gain anything. She's not looking to gain anything. We're just at the end of the day looking to better the world. So over to you.
Oh my gosh. So I wasn't expecting to be spotlighted. So hello, everyone. I'm really excited. If you haven't already, go to eybsummit.com and join me and Stars at the next Elevate Your Business Summit coming up in December. It's a 3-day hybrid event. So the first 2 days are just virtual. And then the third day is going to be a hybrid where it's virtual and you get to come and hug us and join us live in Orlando, Florida. I'm in Florida. It's very, very exciting for Elevate Your Business year 2 that Stars Tina is hosting this. And I had the honor of being with her through both journeys. The first one was incredible. We're going to have some incredible speakers. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Angeline Moore. I'm a virtual director of systems operations of the Kingdom Sparkle Agency. I help businesses activate, align, and amplify their own Kingdom Sparkle. And that's what I love aligning with Stars Tina with, because her sparkle is so bright. And it's just been an incredible journey, just being with her, seeing her grow, helping her navigate through the tech piece, because I am that tech girl. I help simplify it with her. And this summit has been so cool. We turned it into one day. She just threw it together. She got some incredible speakers. Barbara Majeski is coming through for the second time, and everyone loves Barb. And we have a really, really great lineup for everyone. And I cannot wait for it. Virtual summits are my jam. So finding the start and finish of like the landing page to the automations, and then the reminders and the emails, that's kind of my jam and what I've helped Stars Tina kind of highlight and sparkle on her own journey through everything that she loves to do. I'm a very faith-based entrepreneur. So everything for me is faith forward. I use the sparkle framework where I want you to really sparkle in it. And I take the word sparkle and I use it as an acrostic acronym. Stars Tina and me argue about which one is it, Angela. There is a difference, but I always use acrostic. She's like, no, it's an acronym, but I use the sparkle framework, and in it, I want you to sparkle. So S, soak in a higher frequency, pray. Stars Tina talk about this, pray every day over everything. Pause and pray is so important. The A in sparkles, ask the right questions. Ask yourself, are you doing this correctly? Ask yourself, how can I be better? Ask for mentors, ask for help. The SPAR, ruminate in gratitude. Always be grateful for anything. Even when you come up to challenges, make sure you are grateful for it. Even when you're feeling in the valley, like, you know what? I know God has made me for a better purpose, and he is with me, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So I am going to ruminate in gratitude and be so grateful for the lesson that I'm going to learn and overcome and achieve over this. SPARK, keep the faith forward. Always keep with your faith. Continue to thrive. I believe in Jesus. He's my Lord and Savior. And having that faith has helped me propel forward through everything. The L in sparkle, laugh and love through it all. That's why I'm a laughter yoga leader. You have to, even in the valleys, laugh through it, love everything, love yourself, do all things. That is the greatest law in the Bible. I talk about scripture, but I'm not like a memory verse, so I apologize if I butcher that. But the E in sparkle is to evolve and elevate and embrace your journey. It's okay. Give yourself a little bit grace and just continue through it. So that's my message to y'all. I hope that y'all sparkle every day. And if you need some help in your business on how to systemize and simplify it, I'm your girl. Let me know. Join us at the summit, eybsummit.com. Back to you, Stars. I love you. Thank you for the space.
And before she gets out of here, guys, I just want to share how relationships come and you don't even realize it. We met virtually on Clubhouse, and just from talking, and then we decided to go to an event together, conference, and we got an Airbnb. We got some other women, and I'm this idea person.
I'm gonna pause. We met at the Mom Link first. We met at the Mom Link together. Remember when we came to Florida for the first time, and I partied with Stars Tina. I was like, "Who is this amazing woman?" And she just was just everywhere, just shining her amazing smile and photo ops. And she got us to do a whole reels together. She's like, "Let's do this video. Let's be a Moms on Fire." And that was so much fun. And then it kind of grew from there, right? So continue. I just wanted to just share how how
Thank you for
Stars Tina just
clarifying
takes
and
the reins.
making it correct. It's true. Let me tell you. So, Angelina, let me tell you, before Moms on Fire, I was working with someone else and I was doing Fitness on Fire. And then I was like, I'm in this fire. And then we came through fire. But I say that. Excited for them to share.
I'm part of,
Tina. We lost you, love. Does anybody else see
I
Tina
help
yet?
kind of like push her in areas that I'm supportive, and I think it's an amazing book. I think it's going to help a lot of people.
All right, guys. So I guess we lost Stars and she's having a connection issue. So I guess I'm here, but I didn't mean to be the one.
Here.
There she is. There she's back. She's back. She's back.
Thank you. Thank you. No idea what happened. No idea. All right. Go ahead, Pete. Yeah.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm this side of it, the silent side that, you know, maybe a different in this book, but I feel like this book is going to help a lot of people.
My biggest fear. I'm like, oh no way, they're crawling in the cups. Yes,
Okay.
they're in the
I
cups.
heard somebody talking.
Keep going. It's fine.
Yeah, but it's a great book. It's going to inspire a lot of people. It's going to save people's lives. It's going to help people that experience different things that Tina experienced, and it's a great read. I think this is needed in the time that we need it in this world that we live in today.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes. All righty, crew. So I see Adam's in the building. I know Angeline has, hello, Jeannie. I see Dr. Jeannie. I see Ashley. Thank you all for rolling through. It did spiral out for a hot second. Aisha's on the time. Can you guys hear me? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes.
Okay, Aisha's got a time crunch. You can hear me. Look at my Adam. I'm gonna have Aisha speak and then Adam. We're almost, where did she go? Is she even here? Mommy, please mute your phone. Do I not see Aisha?
I'm here.
Why don't
You don't see me? I'm right here.
Ashley, Jeannie, Adam, phone. I guess it's so many people. There she is. Okay, boom. So as I mentioned before, the way you get relationships, this lady right here, you tell Aisha, because I don't know when you first saw me. I know when I first saw you, it was something with Mom Link, because your name in my, this is how you know how I know people.
Yeah.
It's how I saved them in my phone. And do you know how you're saved in my phone, Aisha?
No, I don't.
Aisha Mom Link lead.
Really? Well, yes, it was through Clubhouse, and you were like speaking and you were talking about like your Saturday morning fun classes. And I was like, ooh, I want to go to that morning class. And then it was super early for me because you're on the West Coast. I mean, I'm on the West Coast, you're on the East Coast. And I'm like, ooh, I can make that work. And it was like, it was on YouTube at first. And I was like, ooh, nice. Like nobody really can see me. So I want to do this. And then I started going every week. And then I think I did message you through like the Mom's Link just to like let you know that I was there. And then you were just like, oh, well, come with us via Zoom. And I'm like, oh, Zoom. Okay. So then that means I have to be held accountable. Okay. And then you and I started talking. You were like, we need to set up a call. And what is it that you want? And come be a part of my tribe. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I can do that. And here we are.
Wow. And it's almost a year now.
Yes, I know.
Guys, she's an amazing psychologist. And because of her, she's got a whole chapter in here, but she actually began this in my mind, whether you realize it or not. Every Monday night, we have our accountability calls and the team gets together, and I don't hold back my feelings. Like if I'm feeling sad about something, if I'm mad, I'll share it with them. And she does one-on-one training and she'll say, Tina, did you see a therapist yet? Did your daughter go to a therapist? You know, because I just pour out and she kept saying it. And I've got the best therapist in the world. So I'm going to throw it over to Aisha to share. She has a chapter in here. So Aisha, share your thoughts on trauma, tragedy, the book, your thoughts. You got it, girlfriend, go. And then we're going to hit Adam after this.
Well, the thing is, I specialize in trauma. So first and foremost, when you asked me to, that's a story within itself about me writing a chapter and and the confusion is funny story. But anyway, I am a trauma therapist. So when you told me your ideas, I was like, oh, about the book. And I was like, oh yeah, I definitely can write some stuff, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to write or what direction I wanted to go in, but I know it just kind of all flowed together. And I wanted to talk about something that anybody can relate to, you know, and it's all in the book. So I'm not gonna talk all about it because you have to read the book. But it's about like how much we can tolerate, and we have this window. And depending upon how open the window is, the more, you know, we can digest and tolerate things. And if the window is closed, how we can't process a lot of things, and then we can either go above the window of tolerance or below the window of tolerance, and then certain things happen depending on how open or not open that window is. And I just wanted to really explain that, because I feel if people can gauge that, then they can kind of know what it is that they need to do to help them calm down. And the biggest thing is, I feel like everybody should have some sort of therapist or coach or something just to help guide them and get through things, and, you know, learn coping skills. And I feel like we all have a toolbox, but sometimes we don't know we have those tools, or they might, you know, be a little dusty. So we need someone to help hold us accountable to kind of dust those tools off, or even help us discover that we have them inside of us in order for us to move forward. So, and when you have trauma, sometimes you just need a little bit more encouragement, and just know that you're not alone. Because oftentimes we can be in a room full of people and still feel alone. And so I just know everybody who I come across or who I'm with, I just want them to know that I am here, and I feel good, and I want to radiate some of this energy. And on the flip side, like if you're not feeling good, or like we're not going to be happy all the time either, and like that's okay as well. And just to be able to hold space and allow people to process things. I'm sorry, y'all. I just keep looking at my beautiful daughter right there, Mama Mariah, and I just love her so much, and I'm just so happy. I want to cry. Like, she wanted to be a part of this, and she's 9 and she wants to read Tina's book. And I'm like, well, I don't know yet. Maybe when you get a little older, because I want to be able to explain more stuff to her. I don't know. Or maybe God's like, yes, she can understand certain parts. So I'm just happy that she's a part of this. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with all of that, but it was an honor to be a part of this process. So thank you so much, Tina.
You don't get to leave too quick, but yeah, definitely have to do something with children. So Aisha, yesterday, 2 parents reached out to me about their children. Sorry to put the damper on it, guys, but this is what God does to me. They're parents, and their daughters are 16 years old. And they're like, they keep talking about suicide, and the parents are scared. And and we were talking about fitness. It was their fitness consultation. This is what and then I could something was wrong. And then she started talking, and I shared with her, I was just like, it's not you, because as a parent, you did something wrong. And I said, girl, okay, I didn't say it like that. I was just like, I remember when I was younger, I attempted suicide twice. And my home was the best. Like, my family was loving, loving, loving. It's just at the time I had a boyfriend, and the boyfriend wanted to break up with me. And in my mind, I was a kid, our minds are young. And I was just like, oh my gosh. So I asked my daughter, she hasn't replied yet, Aisha, but if she joins, maybe I want to do a program for teens or young adults, because the way the world is now with the Instagram and this and that. So maybe, I don't know if Mariah's too old, but too young. But
no, I don't think she is, especially with all the social media and everything. And when it comes to the suicidal thoughts or like suicidal ideations, and I've also done a lot of training on this as well.
you want to do the program with me? What did you say? You want to collab with me and do it?
It's about like releasing. It's like in the moment, it's like, oh, if I'm not here, it'd just be so much better. It's not, it could be a lot of different, reasons, or like that all or nothing thinking, right? Tina, just like, oh, it's the end of the world, and it's just gonna be over. Like if he breaks up, or if he leaves me, or not knowing how to release just all the strong feelings and emotions, and just so on and so forth. And so it's this little voice in our head that can tell us certain things, or and so, but we can talk, Tina. We can
Yes, let's
talk.
talk. Because my daughter is very, you know how she is. So I sent her the message twice. And before you get out of here, Aisha, I just want you to leave anyone who's watching this that's going through a trauma, that's going through a tragedy, if you can give them from your professional opinion. Yes, go see a therapist. Yes. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. If you don't have money to see a therapist, what would you suggest to that person, Aisha?
You need to take at least, 15 minutes a day to do something for yourself that you enjoy. Like me, I love music. So, I'm always listening to a few songs, or it can be looking through pictures. It could be, of course, like stretching and things like that. But for me, it's just, I love looking through my pictures. I love watching videos. Just at least 15 minutes of something that you enjoy, and that will just kind of help turn on those happy receptors. And if you do that every day for at least 15 minutes, that will help your mood. And that's something that's free. You can do it in the bed, you can do it on the toilet, you can do it wherever, right? So just at least 15 minutes. That's one thing I would say.
Aisha, I wish you would have told me that last week. I would have put it in the book. The next one. All right. Thank you.
Well, here's the thing. That's a tool that I kind of forgot about, that when I saw my therapist on Monday, she reminded me about. So I didn't remember last.
I love it. And like you told me, every good therapist has a therapist.
Absolutely.
Every coach has a coach. So if you're out there and you're saying, I don't need anyone, well, then you're wrong. So thank you.
Wait, think about it too. Like a dentist, they don't do their own work. Doctors, surgeons, they don't do their own surgeries. So that kind of goes for, I believe every, good tax accountant. I mean, even though they could do their own taxes, it might be better if somebody else did their taxes, and so on and so forth. So just kind of keep that in mind too.
I cannot wait to hug you and your mother's neck. Her mother's come through with my mother in the fitness classes. So I can't wait.
Oh, I just got my mom showed me she's doing one of Miss Hattie's videos now on YouTube.
She's not watching. She's not watching you.
I told her, and then she showed me. She's like, look at what I'm doing currently, and I'm like, well, currently Tina's 5.
Well, Miss Lula, if you are watching us, I love you. I can't wait to hug you and Mariah. You know what? Where is she? She's still here. So this little character right here, she's going to get her fame right here. That's Mariah. Mariah is a Girl Scout cookie queen. You should tell them what the greatness she did last year with all the freaking cookies.
Mariah, I want you to talk also, but she sold over 2,600 boxes of cookies last year, right, Mariah?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it's an echo.
All right, let's get you out of here.
You get lucky. But so, and it's helping her with like her leadership skills, her communication skills, money management, just so on and so forth. From her being 5 years old and now she's 9, just to kind of see how she talks to people, like when it is cookie season, or how she presents herself, how she articulates. It's amazing. I'm so proud of my baby.
Thank you so much, Aisha. So proud. All right, crew. So I have a speaker coming through, and these past few days I've been a little bit emotional because, you have people that come into your life, and we did a pre-launch of the book. So anyone who did the pre-launch, I made a toolkit and I put little things in it, like bracelets, Palo Santo, just like extra things. And then as I was planning this book launch, I've been thinking about it for a while. I was going to get a place. My daughter lives in California. My mother lives in Texas. And everyone's like all over the place. And I was just like, okay, I don't want an event. I do, I don't. I was going to have it in New Jersey. I was just back and forth. And I'm like, I don't want it. Even till like 2 days ago, I was like, cancel it, Renee. She deleted everything because I was expecting other people to say, great job, Tina. I want to be there. And, I said, you know what, at the end of the day, Tina, it doesn't matter. If it's just me and Renee, we know what we did. And I reached out to certain individuals. Some people were able to come, some people weren't. And I reached out to this one person, and he's going to say he's not a motivational speaker, but for me, he is. There's some people that you meet and they just snap. And when he spoke, it was like nothing I ever heard in my life. And I had the opportunity after the event, this was in Dallas, we were all sitting down, Glenn Lundy paid for everyone to eat, and we're talking, and I'm that person that I'm gonna like battle you. Even if I agree with you, if you say the sky is blue, no, it's not blue, no, it's not, did you know, blah, blah, blah. And I just wanna see how hard you're gonna say what you believe in. So when I'm talking to him, it was so much fun. And last week, he was competing with the Grant Cardone speaking contest, which I did last weekend. It was great just talking. And I said, hey, are you able to come through and just inspire us a little bit with your words? Because some of the stuff he says, I still say today, like is it a fact or is it a feeling? The masturbation one, I forget that one. Maybe he'll say it. I see Dr. Jeannie. I hope you can speak a little bit, Dr. Jeannie, but make some noise, give it up. Where is he? Where did he go? Give it up for Adam. Hi, Adam.
I'm still in here. Thank you for those words. Holy crap. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, loud and clear. I'm going to let my face out. Thank you so much for rolling through.
Oh man, thank you for inviting me to come be a part of this. I think what you've done with the whole Traumedy. I remember when we did our podcast together, and I was asking you about Traumedy and where it came from, and you specifically started talking about this idea that if people could take their trauma and rather than constantly wrapping themselves in it in a blanket, if they could just recognize it and laugh at it, rather than constantly be in this place where it's the trauma takes over and controls their life, they could just look at it and recognize that in the moment of trauma, they were a victim, but every moment after that, they victimize themselves with the stories that they create and with the feelings that they put upon themselves. And that's one of the biggest things. And thank you for bringing that up. Feelings. Is it a fact or is it a feeling? All too often, we like to make decisions based on feelings. All too often, we allow our emotions to dictate our actions and our mentality. But if we could just pause for 1 second and consider for 1 second what the situation truly looks like and what the facts of the moment truly are, then we have the ability to overcome the negative stories that are all too often built upon the trauma of our past. And I thought it was so awesome. And I think it is absolutely spectacular that you've taken this opportunity, Tina, and putting it into a book and writing a story and writing your story and your experience and sharing it with other people and giving them an opportunity to have an experience, a little one of what your life has been. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. And I don't know, is this a live? Are you doing this live broadcast as well on social media?
Yes, it is. It's live on YouTube.
Oh, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's even better. That's what I'm talking about. So for everybody else that's on here right now and those that are listening, if I could just offer you a couple of considerations. The first thing is this. If you allow your feelings to dictate your actions, then you have become a victim to yourself. This is the biggest issue. If you allow your feelings to dictate your actions, you have become a victim to yourself. This means simply that you are allowing your negative emotions all too often to drive the outcome of what you want, rather than taking a pause and identifying the facts. So here's a little challenge that I want to offer everybody, because this is something that Tina has done so well. And I know that she's done this specifically when it comes to her fitness business, because we had a very potent conversation when I spoke in Dallas. And the first question I asked her was, how much do you weigh?
Are you really going to go there, Adam? Come on now. Come on.
100%. And the best part of the response was like, well, you don't ask women that question. And I was like, I ask everybody that question specifically for this reason, because if we don't have an emotion around the number, then it's just a fact. But when we apply the emotion to the number, we've now given it a negative or positive connotation based on our own past experience and what we believe other people will think. Like, think about that for a second. We're literally not willing to state a fact because we're worried other people are going to judge us for a number. Guys, I have been on prednisone since September of last year. It is such a horrible drug to be on. I've been off of it for 3 weeks. I went from 276 pounds to 327 pounds from September of last year until 3 weeks ago. I have lost 22 pounds in 3 weeks coming off of prednisone. Now, is that like to tell you a hope? No, there's no feelings around it. It's just numbers, and it's numbers based on facts. But I don't have to allow those facts to dictate my outcome. And that's, I think, the greatest thing that you've done, Tina. And I just want to make sure that I share that with you. Your history, your experience, your life, and the current wounds that you suffer from and the scars that you've healed from. You've not allowed them to dictate where you're going, but rather you've used them to inspire you to go where you want. And I think that's absolutely spectacular. And I really appreciate the opportunity to come and share this moment with you, my friend.
Woo, woo, woo. Wow, I knew it. You said 3 things, even though you gave us 1. But I'm just grateful for that. I felt it here. I could feel you revving up. You're like, oh, when's your next speaking event? Where can they catch you besides your podcast?
Oh man, yeah, you guys can hear me at my podcast. If you go to savage-links, links.com, all my social media information's in there. My podcast is in there. It's a pretty solid landing page, just like a Linktree landing page. You can go and find me there, or you can find me at therealadamsmith.com. You can hit me up there as well. And Tina, you know, if there's ever a moment that I can be of service and I can support you, please don't ever hesitate.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, we got to take another one. Stay right there. I took a picture, but your eyes were closed. Let's try it again. Gotcha. Okay. So I see a couple people in here. I want us all right now, if you're on your phone, grab your phone, and I want us all to get on Instagram and take a picture and post it on Instagram and put hashtag no more Traumedy. Right now, I'm building up this, will it show on Instagram like that? I'm not sure. Hashtag no more. And you're probably saying, how do I spell Traumedy? No more. Okay. Can I get more out? No more. Take your phone. Come on. Come on. No more. TRAUMEDY. No more Traumedy. Hashtag that for me. And I'm going to tag Adam there. Thank you. Thank you. All right, crew. So I see some people. I don't know if Malika Starr is able to share while she's here.
Malika Starr is here. She's here.
Yay.
Let me add some light to the situation. I say, hey, Jeannie. Jeannie, I forgot about you, girl. I told my girlfriend, I said, January, we're going to start off the top of the year with
you need to come in November. You need to come in November. I'll call you.
You'll call me. Okay, call
I'm telling
me.
you guys, you got to tap in. You got to tap into all these people. This woman right here, Malika Starr, when I was doing the Grant Cardone event, when I was doing my sneaker drive, she was there, and she's a publisher. And Renee and I had published a book before, and we didn't think it would be that hard to do this. And I was just like, we can do it. Just give me some tips on how to be a bestseller. And she, boom, 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 knocked out the information. I just want you mean a lot to me. Like, I wouldn't be able to do a lot of what I've done without you. Like I said, she housed like 100 or 200.
Be recording this. Wait, hold on. Because this is good. People don't believe this when you say, but go ahead, talk.
It's all about the content, right? Malika Starr is an angel. And I repeat this over and over again. She supported me so much in this book, in my career. You know, last year when Grant Cardone had his contest, everyone was doing it. And I'm like, I saw her post her picture on Instagram, and I texted her and I said, hey, can you give me an advice? She called me. She gave me tips. She said, send me your video. Other people, they're like scared to share. They're scared to support. And then when I did my sneaker drive, she was like, sure, I can help you. She was in Georgia, and she had like 100-something pairs of sneakers in her garage, and she held them there. So Malika Starr, thank you so much for all your support. I know this book will be Amazon bestseller, partially because of you and the hard work we did too. So I'm gonna give the microphone for a few minutes if you'd like to share.
Okay. So I am so excited for Stars Tina. I love her so much. She's a Jersey girl, just like me. I live in Georgia. I'm a peach. I'm a Jersey peach. I'm a Jersey DMV peach because I spent 23 years in the Washington, D.C. area. But this is not about me. It's all about Stars Tina. And I just want you to know, I love her energy. Doesn't she bring the energy? Like, sometimes if I'm down, I'll just go watch one of her videos because she reminds me, get up, get excited. Life is about living. And I loved how she came up with Traumedy. Many of us that know her trauma. We know what happened and what happened to her son. But I love the way how she's persevered through it and turned that mess into a message that will help us to win and succeed. Because like what Adam was saying, so many of us become the victim to what has happened to us, not realizing that all we keep doing is attracting more trauma. Why are we attracting more trauma? Because we keep rehashing that sad story that happened to us over and over and over again. And I love the way Stars Tina has taken this trauma and turned it into a traumedy. She found the funny spaces in it. And in the book that I've written, I'm also an author, and the name of my book is Now That I Know Better. But there's a chapter in that book that says, laugh more than you cry. Because if we go through life long enough, there are going to be some moments where we cry our eyes out. But if we stay focused on the higher power that we have, for me in my life is Jesus Christ. I don't judge anybody on who else they choose as their higher power, but for me it's Jesus Christ. And I know that if I stay strong in my faith, that these trying times are going to work out for my good. And see, that is what I love about Stars Tina, that she has taken that trying time, that testimony time. I know when my aunt lost her son, they had to commit her into a psychiatric hospital. But Stars Tina has risen above that occasion. I'm sure she's cried. I'm sure she said, God, why my son? I'm sure she's asked, what am I supposed to do now in the absence of his life? As most of us do when our loved ones die, when our parents go home to be with the Lord, when our grandparents go home to be with the Lord, when trauma happens, and death is the most solid, because that person we know at times at this side of life, we won't see them anymore until we transition, right? We ask that question of why and when and why. But she embraced it eventually. She got up, she dusted herself off. She started working out. She started inspiring other people. And I know in one of our consultations, I said to her, Tina, your story is in how you overcame this tragedy. I also told my cousin, after you dry your tears, because my little cousin was shot 2 weeks ago. I said, cousin, when you dry your tears, I've got somebody I want you to talk to. And you know who that person is? It's Stars Tina. Because I believe she is for this time as we go through this grief, as the holiday seasons begin to approach us and we begin missing those people who used to be so significant to us during that holiday season. That she's going to give us the tips to pivot and reinvent ourselves. And I love her energy, and I'm so excited for her book. And Malika Starr, thank you so much for allowing me to share, Tina. I love you. We even share the same name.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to speak on mic, I think I saw Ashley said she wanted to say something. I don't know if she left already. Dr. Jeannie. Ashley, you up? Go for it, mama. Let me hear your words, little mama. My other
Hey everyone. Sorry, I'm getting ready for my YouTube streaming. But I literally met Tina a year ago. Like literally a year ago. I met her through a friend and a friend, right? Like 3 friends now. And she told me this a while ago. She was like, actually, when I first met you, I didn't know how to gauge you. I thought you were the sneakiest little thing I've ever seen. And I'm like, me? What? And I was like, you got to get to know me. I'm very quiet. I don't say much. But when I get to talking, I get to going. And so as time passed, she was like, oh my gosh, you remind me of me so much. Just high energetic, just lovable, don't take any crap or all this and that. And I was like, yeah, but Tina, I'm going through some things. And she was like, you? But you put a smile on every day. I was like, it doesn't matter if I have a smile on or not. There's still issues that's going on. There's still problems. And I was like, she was like, well, spill them out. So I I literally barked up my guts to her. And she was like, you got all that going on and you have a smile on your face? And I was like, are we going to get past that? She was like, it takes one strong woman to go through a lot of stuff and still smile and show up for themselves every day like you do. And I get a little emotional. These little droplets are coming down. And I was like, yeah. I was like, because even though people don't know what I'm going through, even though people don't understand what I'm going through, it's just having someone like Tina there by your side and be like, girl, pucker up. Where's that smile? And so every time I see Tina, I go,
I'm saying, where's the red lip? Where's the red lip?
I'm still unpacking. So the red lip is somewhere around here. But yeah, just hanging around Tina, I have elevated myself. I learned how to show up for myself. There's this red lip thing going on that she keeps saying that she likes, and I'm like, eh. And so, but yeah, she actually told me one day, she was like, Ashley, you're going through traumedies and you need to go through your traumedies and face them. Stop running. And I was like, ugh. So I faced my traumedies. And then once I faced them, growth. So thank you, Tina. I love you, sweetheart.
Thank you so much for rolling through, Ash, because, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I have another person here. I think we have room for two more. Dr. Jeannie, she's one of the Clubhouse queens, and she flipping well has helped me so much with my speaking. Dr. Jeannie, share a little something.
Hey there, Tina. I'm really, really proud of you today. And I am just excited that this book is coming to fruition, and it is an extension of you. So it is, it's not just, oh, there's Stars Tina and the book. She's been so conscious of making it real. She does in all of her talks, in all of her broadcasts, in her podcasts, and in her life. She steps about how to work through comedy, just that you had it. So your story is so important, but you give everybody a chance to walk through their own story with really practical tips. And I think that is how you reflect in real life. So, and you're always learning, always curious about others, and always stepping out there to not only be strong, but show others how to have strength. And I'm just really excited about your book launch.
Thank you. I'm loving the red lip. I'm loving the red glasses. And we had the opportunity to hang out in New York. And
I got the red lips going on. I always have the red lips going on.
and the red glasses. Yes. Thank you so much for coming through. I'm so grateful and can't wait till our next project together. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else want to share before we get out of here? All right, my Melody. Go ahead, Melody.
Hello, everyone. I met Star Tina last year at the Grow for God. At the Go for God conference. I was there alone. I was just going to blend in the crowd, see what it was all about, and be on my merry way. But 2.5 seconds after I got in the door, I had got blessed with a whole tribe. Since I met Star Tina, I am 17 pounds lighter. I discovered something about myself that I didn't know. She was coaching me and she was like, I just love working with you because you like to learn. I didn't know I like to learn. I did not know that, y'all. And it's true, I do. And just the support has been amazing. I finally got enough nerves to do what I've been wanting to do for years. Leave my city and see what else is out there. And she said, just go, just do it. I'll help you. And it came to fruition last week, and I just love you. I appreciate everything that you do. I'm so proud of you, and I look forward to being blessed to see a part of what's all to come. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come here, mommy. Melody is amazing. Her cute little smile. And again, it's just keeping those relationships. Anyone else want to share before I toss it over to my mother and we're out of here? If so, on mic.
She didn't tell me I had to talk. I thought I was just
You
coming.
can sit down.
I'm here to support. I am here to support her. Whatever she wants to accomplish, she's going to do it because I've taught her to do that. When she was small, I asked my mom, what should I do with her? Because I was 19. And she said, keep her busy. And that's exactly what I did. I put her in every and anything I could do. Try it. That's all I asked, try. Because if you have the opportunity and you get to go to somewhere with something you tried, you get to do it. And with this book, I knew it was in her and she's got plenty more. She just don't know what's in it. So good luck. And I'm very proud of you.
Give me a hug. She came all the way from Texas. for
Can
me.
I say something? Your mother is gorgeous. I have been watching you guys on social media and your mom, I am so in love with her. Her long silver gray hair. She is a silver fox. I've watched her run with you and she is just an awesome mom. And I might have to have her on my Mommy Knows Best segment and everything, just so
Maybe
that
took my hair out for her.
I know, I've seen it down, and I know it's actually longer than what it actually showing up today is. And so I just love it, and I love you two together. So thank you for sharing your mom with us, Tina.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we are at the top of the hour. I'm gonna make this like a view so I can take everyone's photo here. And if no more Traumedy, that's what I want because I'm doing that hashtag. If you didn't do it yet, take a photo, post it on social media. No more Traumedy. I see Pete, I see Renee. Maybe I should turn the camera around. 1, 2, 3. Booyah. Melanie, look at the camera. Let's try that again because Melanie was looking down. Here we go. I see Mariah. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we are tiny, we are mighty, and I'm so grateful. The new year, guys. Watch out, watch out. Let's make it. Thank you for coming through.